Hey, how's it going, everyone? Shuirozen here. Welcome back to day 49 of One Day Minecraft Every Day. Oh man, it feels good. Feels good to be back here. Yesterday didn't do a whole lot. Terraform this area a little bit, and game plan for today is to work on a little pumpkin patch. I believe I have some pumpkin seeds. Yeah, pumpkins. Perfect. And my... my idea kind of is... Well, let's kind of see what we can come up with. I have an idea for like the border, combining leaves and like stones, and I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, but I hope you're all having a great day. I'm having a great day, honestly, cannot complain. And when I was sitting down getting ready to record today's video and thinking about what I kind of wanted to, share, I remembered a meeting that I had earlier for work. And it was about how far I've kind of come in the last year. And I was like, okay, like this is cool, this is cool. And I used to flashback to a year ago. I was super like sabotaging, kind of. I want to say part of it was against my will. Part of it wasn't, but it's also just kind of how I viewed myself was entirely different a year ago, And then earlier I saw an interview with Bruce Lee, and man, I love watching Bruce Lee interviews, in all honesty. Like, seriously, I think he has so much wisdom, and patience. He gives himself so much patience, This is where I'm not trying to go for a perfect circle either, by the way. I'm just trying to get like a basic shape and see how the colors kind of look before, kind of get into planting some pumpkins and stuff. But his quote was, "Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke, because your body doesn't know the difference, right?" And he said that our words are energy, and they cast a spell, which is why it's called spelling. And if you change the way you speak about yourself, you will change your life. And like, that is deep, man. That is nuts. Bruce Lee, man, he knows what's up. I came up here for some spruce. I want to put a little lamppost like the one over on the dock in the pumpkin patch. Like, man, dude, that is deep. And thinking about it, growing up, I did a lot of sports and stuff, and something my dad would always say growing up was, you never say, I can't do something, I can't do this, I can't do that. And it was because it's just maybe, it's something you've never done before. So how can you do something and be able to do something that you've never done, right? There's no such thing as I can't, it's I'm still learning, I'm still working on it, right? I'm getting better each time. I kind of haven't figured out how to do this quite right yet, and stuff. And as I got older, I kind of forgot about that. And looking back on it now, where I'm at today, I tell myself I can't do this, I can't do that all the time. Like, I can't have this conversation with so and so. There's no point, you know. Like, there's, you know, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at right now. It's not worth it. Like, no, dude, that's not true at all. And I think over the years of telling yourself that you can't do something, like you believe it, your body believes it's true, and then it kind of spirals and it's becomes the I can't do this, I'm not good at it, I can't do that, I can't do anything right, I'm not good at anything, there's no value in anything that I do, in my presence or anything like that. It spirals out of control. I've been there, dude. Like, I get it, you know. And yeah, it's kind of one of the things that is really hard to kind of pull yourself out of and like retrain your brain and stuff, you know. It's tough. It's tough. I get it. I think this looks kind of nice. And like, I remember when I kind of first started playing games with other people, you know, I was always so like, hard on myself. I was like, man, I suck at building. Like, everybody is such a great builder. I have no clue what I'm doing here, you know. Ooh, maybe some of the leaves would look nice in the pumpkin patch, you know. Maybe. And yeah, man, you don't need to put yourself down when if you want to compliment someone else. You don't need to be self-sabotaging all the time. Let's go ahead and grab a lantern. I think that's going to immediately spruce up this place. But yeah, for the last year was when I was in this meeting earlier. We talked about how far I've come in a year, and you know how much like my mindset has changed, and my outlook on myself has improved. You know, I was like, okay, like I didn't realize it, you know, but I was like, this is awesome. So if you give yourself enough time, enough patience, and enough trust that you will make progress and you're committed to this, right? You'll get there. This doesn't look too bad. Oh, you just gotta kind of start working on that outside area. So let's go in with the cobblestone bits first, I guess. And the goal is to have like kind of like the leaves kind of overgrowing into the garden, right? And it's predominantly you know, stones with the leaves that like, you know, overgrown, I guess is the vision I'm going for. And you know, we can build up a couple walls. Maybe make it look kind of like some holes in it and stuff. Looks like I need some more andesite real quick. But I think the biggest things that help me kind of retrain my mind and stop being so... Oh no, don't tell me I'm out of... Oh, phew. I was like, there's no way I don't have any andesite right now. Stone cutter. Where might my stone cutter be? There it is. Some of the things I did to kind of work on this was like journaling and doing these kind of video journals, right? Really helped. And the thing I hated the most is one of my boss would sit down with me and be like, what's 3 things you love about yourself? What's 3 things that you're working on about yourself? What are 3 things you like about your appearance, right? All the things. I was like, man, this sucks. This is so stupid. And I was like, okay, I'm just saying words. I'm just going to make stuff up so I can move on with my day and get through this meeting instead of, he's like, nope, we're not doing anything until you give me 3 good reasons. And it's not I didn't take it serious at first, but I was like, okay, like, what do I care? I'm just trying to get through the day. I'm just trying, you know what I'm saying? And then it wasn't after a while. I was like, no, like if I want to be kind to others, uplift others, I need to also be kind to myself. And I was like, ultimately, that's what I am here to do. Can I? Like that. Okay, right there. This is looking okay. Oh, I don't know what I did. Oops. This doesn't look terrible. Oh, I need more cherry blossom leaves. Hopefully I have some. I don't actually know if I do. I should probably plant some more cherry trees. Alright, so journaling, doing daily affirmations for yourself, and writing them down. But it's like, I eventually got to a point where I was actually like taking it serious and I was believing what I was saying. And I was okay, dude, like I am super fortunate to have 2 ears, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 working lungs, right? A healthy heart. And I was like, I love music. I have great, good hearing. I have tinnitus, but I have good hearing that lets me hear music. I have like 2 functioning arms that let me come to work every day and, do all the things, right? And so I started thinking about it like that, and that's when I started believing into this stuff, And you can start small like that, There is someone out there in the world that would give up probably anything in the world to have something that you have and you take for granted. I'm not saying that in like a bad way to like make anyone feel bad about themselves or whatever, but I'm like, I didn't think about it like that, And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure there's someone out there that like I took ASL in high school, I am sure there are plenty of people out there that would trade me for my hearing, and that I am taking for granted, right? So thinking about it like that, And it's practice. Over time, you're going to start, kind of seeing the value in the way you talk to yourself. And it affects the way you treat other people too, I have definitely come to realize that. Let's go like this. For some reason, I want to call these like sakura leaves or whatever. It's not looking terrible. Doesn't look bad at all. Kind of a different take on a pumpkin patch. And I think at the end of the day, mobs will probably find a way to get in here. And that's okay. More tough. But yeah, no, I didn't realize, like, for the last year, I really committed to trying to be kinder to myself. Because again, like, I didn't realize that as soon as I started being kinder to myself, I was able to be, like, I thought I was already a kind person, you know, to others. But I was able to be, like, the kind person I wanted to be. Once I started being kind to myself. And it sounds crazy, I know, but it's really something that you just kind of gotta trust the process and try for yourself, man. You know, it's gonna be uncomfortable at first. You gotta embrace the discomfort. But I promise, if I can do it, anybody can do it, you know. Now I'm an idiot, right? Oh, there it is. See, I'm not perfect. There I am speaking words that my body is believing that I am stupid and an idiot, right? But I say that all the time, so it's definitely something that I swear to God. I think we need to put in just like a little bit more blocks in here and less leaves. It's not terrible. Yeah, this is progress, you know. Put some flowers out here. Why not? And I guess you can, if I'm not mistaken, you can place water in a leaf, right? And then flower or plant stuff, right? But as the sun is coming up, thank you for listening to my TED Talk and the wise words of Bruce Lee. To recap, be kind to yourself, give yourself patience, give yourself time. Be kind to yourself because your body and your mind believe what you say. And there's no such thing as I can't. You're still learning. Maybe you've never done it before. You're still trying to figure out how to do it. Maybe you're still young and you have time to learn, right? As people, man, we are always learning. I kind of want these to be kind of really spread out. Oh, and there is our time. Man, this was great. This was great. See, maybe I can build after all. All right, thank you so much for joining me here on day 49, and I will see you tomorrow.